Guys, so if you guys want to see how I installed this wig I got from Alipearl, then keep watching. And I did use Ghost Bond to install my wig. Hey guys, so basically today I'm going to show you how I install a closure wig, and I'm going to be using Ghost Bond XL today. It's probably a little blurry, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I like bold hold as well, but I kind of like rotate in between two. So if I have bold hold, I'll use that up, and then I'll go get Ghost on. So, in my opinion, bold hold works better, but I mean, Ghost Bond is just as good as well. So, yeah. So this is the wig I'm going to be using, and this is my pink wig I had colored at the beginning of this year, and I got this wig from I got this wig from Alipearl. It was a 613. I believe it was 12 inches, but I have cut it, so it's probably like a 10 now. And like I said, it is a closure wig, so it's a little dirty, don't mind that. But yeah, it's a closure wig. It's not a lace front or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do is put my wig on so I can see how I want to glue it down. Just kind of position it and get it on. This wig does come with combs, but I don't use the combs because combs are annoying and combs will pull your hair. So, well, they pull my hair. I don't like it. So, yeah. And then you'll also need like some type of elastic band. I'm gonna use this, but I'll probably like double it up just to help melt the lace even more. And then you're gonna need a comb. Don't mind my comb, it's broke and I never bought a new one because it's still gonna work the same way. And then I got some of my favorite foam to lay down my hair once I get it glued in. So I'm gonna show y'all the process, like actually like laying down the glue, how I place it, and then I'm gonna speed it up, and then I'm actually gonna like glue on my lace, because it's not a long process, but it's kind of a long process, and I don't want the video to be too long, because it really don't need to be that long, because this really isn't a long process at all. So I kind of just try to look and see where I want to place my lace at before I put on my glue or whatever. So probably right here. I have like a mole on my face, so I kind of use that as my guideline to not go past that mole. So I'm gonna go right about here. You can probably already see where my skin is already light, and that's just from wearing frontals or whatever. So since it is a closure, you don't have to, of course you don't have to use glue from ear to ear. So I just go from like right about here with the glue, and what you want to do is just make like small little dots or whatever. I don't have anything to like spread the glue across, so I'm just gonna use my fingers or whatever, so it'll still work the same. And when you're doing this, you don't want like too thick of a layer, because the thicker the layer is, the longer it takes to dry. And my blow dryer is broke, and I have not bought a new one at the moment, so I kind of just have to let it air dry. So I'm not gonna do them too thick. And this is just a closure, so I'm not really worried about it. And I'm probably only gonna have this on for about 2 or 3 days, excuse me. So usually if I'm only gonna have it on for about, at the most, I could probably wear it for like 5 days, like 5 or 6 days, and I'll probably do between 4 and 5 layers. but I'm only gonna have it on for a few days, so I'm really only going to do 3 layers. So as you can see already, where it's like shining, that means it's completely dry and you could apply the lace. That's how you want it to look before you go in and apply your lace. You don't want it to still be white. I mean, if it's a little white, that's fine, but you don't want it to look like how you just applied it, because then your lace isn't, I mean, your lace is gonna stick, but you're gonna see the glue through your lace and it'll take longer to dry. So it's just best to let it get shiny like that, because it becomes tacky and you let it loose and you can lay your lace down. So I'm just gonna
repeat that same process. Like I said, I was gonna, be slow, but then I'm gonna like speed it up. I just want y'all to see the process that I'm talking about. See, like right there, that's really like a little bit too much glue, but it's okay. We're gonna make some shape. So just keep bringing it out. And if you go past that line, it's okay. But when it's a 4x4 closure, it goes from here to here, and you don't have to go from here to here like the waistline, basically. So sometimes the glue does go on the outer skirts of the lace, but it's okay.
And another thing is, like I said, you want to make sure that you let your glue not like completely dry, but make sure you let it get tacky and dried so that it's clear before you apply your next layer. And then once you get on your last layer, you want it to be dry, not completely dried, but to where you can't see any glue. Like, you see how you can still see the glue here? You want to wait until it's clear like this. So you want to make sure the whole thing is clear before you go ahead and with your next layer of glue, because then that's just longer wait time for you to have to wait before you can lay your lace down. And like I said, I don't have a blow dryer right now, so this is just like air drying, and I'm using my finger, so when I use my finger, it's gonna dry a little faster. So now I'm going in with my last layer, and then I'll be ready to lay my lace down. So yeah, basically just do some little dots, take your finger and drag it across, or whatever you're gonna use. I know some people use like popsicle sticks or the back of a rat tail comb. I would prefer like the metal rat tail combs to use, because they'll be a little easier to clean. But like I said, my comb, the rat tail part broke off, so that's why I'm using my finger. And then once it's dried up, you just roll the glue up like this and get it off your fingers, and it'll come right off. So like I said, I was only doing 3 layers. My last layer, I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll be ready to lay our lace down. And once I lay my lace down, I'm gonna go in with this. And this is an elastic band you can use to sew onto your wigs to make them glueless. And also, if you bought your wig too big, it'll help it. It helps secure it. But I just like to use this because it's elastic and it stretches really good. So I just use that to lay down my lace so I can melt. So I like how it's looking. It's pretty much dry, but it's not all the way dry. So now I'm gonna bring my lace forward. And just tap. But I'm gonna go in with the comb as well, but just like tap it in. And then I can remove these combs now. And then what I like to do is take the comb like so. And just like comb through the lace, but also like take the back part of the comb and like press into the lace. And just do that on the same other side. And I like to do that before I go in with my elastic band. And then also like right down the center, because that's what's really important. So then now, like I said, this is kind of long, so I'm just like gonna double it up, and I'm gonna take it, put it onto my lace, and I know some people sit under the dryer. I really don't. I don't ever really sit under the dryer. Sometimes I'll probably go in with my blow dryer, but like I said, my blow dryer broke and I hadn't got another one. So what I do, and I just had this on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll take it up. Back up so you can see. Messy. And then just gonna brush it out. I already have pre-straightened this a while back, but I'm gonna still go in with my hot comb and flat iron. But while that is drying, I'm gonna go in with my mousse. Not a lot, just about like 3 pumps. Rub it in together and just go like that. So I'm just gonna let my lace melt in for probably about 10 minutes. And then when I come back, I'm gonna take my elastic band off, and then I'm gonna go over with the hot comb and the flat iron, and you guys will see the end result. Okay, so basically, I guess my camera kept going in and out. I don't know, but it had been 10 minutes, and I'm removing my elastic band now, and then I'm finna go in with my hot comb and press it out. But you guys will see the process. Also, another thing, I noticed I had a little bit of glue residue left over, but I just went in and I covered that up with makeup because I think I probably didn't pull my lace down as much as I thought I was going to. But now, as you guys see, I'm applying my She's Bomb wax stick. That wax stick is the bomb, hence the name. And then I'm going to go in with some Garnier Sleek and Frizz, and that just helps, give it a nice sleek look. So I don't want to put too much laying down, but I just put that all over the hair, and like I said, I'm going to hot comb through the hair. So I'm going to hot comb first. Right now, I'm just gonna go back over it with my flat iron because this has just been sitting in my cabinet for a minute, so just gonna kind of go in and press it. Like I said, this hair is from Alipearl. It was their 613 4x4. I want to say lace ball because I'll try to find the link and put it in the description box because the length I believe they had, it was from like 8 to 12 or like 10 to 12 or 10 to 14, something like that. I'm not really sure. I'll try to find the link for it if I can and link it. So this is the flat iron side and that's the not flat iron side. So I really don't wear this hair that much. It's like on and off, but overall, I mean, it was pretty good. I think it was like, I forgot how much it was, honestly, to be honest. Um, it was under 100, I believe. It was 70 or like 80 something. I'll try to find it. Like I said, I'll try to find the link because I know they still have it on the site. I got it when it was on sale though. Last year it was around. Was it around? It was before New Year's, so around after Christmas, if not before. I really can't remember. Um, so, but even the price is still pretty, you know, affordable for 613. Like I said, it's a 4x4. So I would recommend. I would definitely recommend this hair if you're looking to do some color hair. It takes color really good. This was the door dye. I don't remember the colors. It's been a while. Like I said, it had been a minute. If I can remember them, I will put them down in the description box. But I believe I used two colors, and I did this in one session. I didn't have to go back or do anything, so that's good. So now that it is all flat ironed or whatever, I'm gonna go in with my foundation shade and I'm gonna go over the part just to kind of, you know, make it a little more realistic. And also I'm gonna go and take some powder to cover up the little white in the front. It's not really bad, but I just want to cover it up a bit. Okay, that's a little better, honestly. I still see a little white cast. I'll probably go in with like some alcohol or my makeup wipes and remove that. It's not that big deal. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little raw tutorial. Honestly, it wasn't all over the place, but it was definitely